Hello everybody and welcome to As Far As the Eye. Now this is a game all about bringing your pupils back to the Eye, to the rest of their tribe. They're all lost out in the wilderness and you've got to bring them back. So this is by Goblinz Studio. They published it and it was developed by Unexpected. Thank you guys for the press key and let's, without further ado, jump into a new game. Now, you might have seen just back on that screen that there was also a campaign. The campaign's more like a extended tutorial. It takes you through all of the stuff that you'd need to play a full game. Keeps you a little bit on rails as well. It doesn't let you experiment with everything, with all the different buildings and everything. So it's really nice just to go into this particular side of things and just to play a proper game. So I've been through all of that, so I should know what I'm doing in theory. Let's go. Okay, so we're playing the West tribe. Now, they're basically the easiest tribe of them all. And you always start out with this tribe on a big balanced halt. A halt is just a place where you stop. You halt there, I guess. This one, how many stops do we have to make? So we could go 1, 2. These look like nice big maps. 3, 4. And to the Eye. I think that might be my best route because they look like nice big spaces all the way up to there. And then we could go on to these. I think I'm going to try for that. We'll see. So that would mean that I would need to try and find myself 225 bits of wood and 150 sheepy fleeces in this area before I can move on. So we'll try and do that, and we'll also see if we can build a couple of buildings that we can take with us to the next map as well. So that's going to be my goal for this one. So you start off with a hex grid with lots of different resources that you can grab and lots of different sort of sacred sites and things like that. You start off with Ruli. It's always a different name, the beast of burden that bears your caravan. And the caravan has on it all your bits and pieces, all your Goblinz. A few balloons and things that are carrying some resources, and all your sleeping quarters. Now, if there's more than 3 of you, you need a separate camp, and that counts as something called an annex to your beast of burden. But we will go into that a little bit later. To start with, let's just pop. I think over here. Let's just go over here, and let's just get settled down, shall we? Yeah, that is actually quite a nice little place to settle, I think. So I'm going to settle my caravan down here. Plenty of room around it to build other things if I need to. There's food right next to it. So I'm going to start off by gathering some of that food. Because as much as we've got some rations already that have been given to us, 1,600 rations to start with, I would like to try and make sure that I've got other things to eat as well. And you can start by harvesting these pepkins, which are basically like a fruit, I think. Okay, so who have we got? We've got Shampoo, who consumes 50% less food and is hardworking. This pupil cannot be motivated to move for any reason other than work. Fine. You can go and do some work then. Lovely. So he doesn't like exploring that one. Okay. So next we've got Phaser, who is self-taught and gains 20% more experience points per harvest, but loses 5 health per harvest cycle. Oh gosh. What counts as a harvest cycle? Is that a blink? 5 points every blink? They're clumsy. So every time they harvest every time they harvest something. But if they never harvest anything, or they do something that takes a long time to harvest, that's kind of good. But we're going to need a druid pretty soon with someone like that on board. You can explore. And Phaser, who cannot produce food, that's fine, and consumes 50% less food. So these guys are great because they don't eat much. You're only going to eat 3 per turn, so I can focus on a lot of other things. Like, you know, because they're eating less, I can focus more on gathering herbs, maybe. I think we might need to do that. Is it only when they're harvesting, like, food, or when they're harvesting stone? Would it be better to have them as a builder, maybe? Might be better to have them as a builder, because if they don't... Building isn't harvesting, you see. So it's when they're harvesting, they lose health. So, I'm thinking you would be the best one to explore. You would be fine to harvest, because you're not going to be able to make food. Making food probably doesn't count as a harvest either, so you need to be just doing, like, other jobs, matey. So you can go harvest food. And you can go exploring. Because we need to know what else is on this map, right? Oh, actually, you can't explore there. You can only explore on the white ones. Silly Sheelab. Let's go out to... Ooh. Let's go out to here. And then we can end the turn. One has nothing to do. That shouldn't be the case. Gatherer. You should be walking over here. Yeah, there we go. Didn't quite click on it right. Okay, gonna need to go over a mountain for that one. Alright. And then we know what's over there. Nothing particularly amazing, so let's just go up to here. That is an aura. That is a bad thing, because it stops us harvesting all the tiles that the aura affects until we have a druid. So druid might be quite useful to get very early on in this one. And it'll be good, because I can show you guys what a druid does as well. Oh, does that mean I'm not allowed to explore the sacred site? Oh, apparently I can. Okay, cool. So, energy emitted by this place gives anyone chills when approaching the altar where resources are offered to the spirits lie. So I can either go away until I've got enough stuff to do an offering. I can take the fish and pray. Or I can plunder 100 wood and 100 wool, but it will give me an unknown negative effect. I think I'm going to go for the fish. If I can. Oh, I might not be able to because of the aura, possibly. That's fine. We can come back later. Or maybe work on getting a druid or something. It's only 50 fish. It's probably not something I would use straight away anyway. So there we've got a hill with some ore on it. So it's good to know where these sort of things are. Probably go down to like here next. So you can see that like no, because they're not harvesting, there's no problem with losing health there. So I need to just try and see whether that particular effect, if cooking and things like that would be good as well, cooking and building and all that sort of thing, to try and avoid that the whole issue of that. So we don't really want that happening. No, actually you can keep going there. Wonderful. How about you go there next? And we're making a good amount of food, which is wonderful, but we could do with doing some other stuff now. So I'm going to go and have a quick look at the map. I really want to go over here. So that was 150 fleeces and 225 wood. There's also a couple of buildings that I would like to build. One of them being a bakery. I would like to build a bakery, a mobile bakery specifically, and I'll show you what that's all about in a minute as well. So, you guys, you're all sitting there, you're all happy, cool, you're all gathering your stuff, and we're just sort of chilling and checking out the place and seeing what's about. So I'm happy just to do that for a few turns. Let's go up. I think if I go to there, it should open everything up along there so I can see what it all is. No, not quite. Go there then. And then down to here. And I can see here we've got some pack animals, we've got some sheep, we've got loads of these birds, which can be a trapper can use to get meat. We've got lots and lots of wood. We've got this area here that I can't harvest out of, which unfortunately has one of the sacred sites. Is there any other sacred sites? Did we find any? We found remains there, so that's one that we can look at. We found a sacred site there, and we found an aura there. So you can see when you click on the aura, you can see where it covers. I can probably just work around that for this particular map. So keep going. And then I think I want to start looking at building something. So I'm just going to have a quick look in the building menu. And I'm going to show you something. So we've got, I want to build a bakery. So we can turn some of this fruit into fruit pies. Okay. Now to do that, I'm going to need 100 wood, 100 ore, and 100 fleecy sheeps. Sheepy fleeces. So it might be good to get one of the people that's doing food right now onto that, but I kind of do need to. This whole thing of them getting hurt each time they harvest something is unfortunate, because at the beginning you really need, you really need your harvesters, and I can't do that. I don't know whether, I mean, I imagine even farming has harvesting. I'm trying to avoid it. I really am, but I don't know whether having one person on harvesting is going to be quite enough. But anyway, I'm going to put one of you onto wood, and then we can maybe try and build a pasture. I can get Kalulai to build things and to explore, so not a completely useless character, but that is a very, very nasty trait that I've got, particularly in the beginning. I always want to keep an eye of what's down the side here as well. There's some remains there. I'm going to go and have a look at what they are. I think. Let's see. We're just going to go and explore them without trying to analyse them or look at them, because no, all mobile buildings. I haven't built any buildings yet, so this is ideal that I went to look at that early on. A friendly caravan has just arrived. Oh, let's go and see. Now that's definitely a thing you can do. You can go and greet the friendly caravan. Sometimes people will join us from the friendly caravan as well, and that's really ideal. Especially if they can actually gather. It's always useful to have someone that's not gathering, but, usually when you've got a slightly bigger tribe than 3. So anyway, let's go and have a chat to them. So, you has heard of your tribe and thinks that maybe you could use a Gatherer 2's skills. Oh, absolutely I could. They're offering a trade as well, 4 potions for ore, but I'm not interested in that. In exchange for 30 food, they'll forecast the next unknown vagary. Do you know what? I'll deal. I'll deal with it. Honestly, I'm taking the person. Hurrah, friendly caravan! I get an extra person. So let's have a look at you. Now I'm gonna need to actually, Kalulai, you can do something. I think you can do this. I don't think it counts as gathering. I need Kalulai to go over here and to get this pack animal. You can't do anything quite yet, because I need a camp. Basically, you have 3 sleeping quarters on any pack mule. So ours is up here, actually. On any sort of caravan, you got 3 sleeping spots. Past that, you need to get yourself one of these guys. You need to go get one of them, and you need to put a bed on his back, and then you can sleep an extra person. I don't know if it's. I don't know how many extra beds you get. Whether you have to make lots of camps for if you get more people. I'm not really sure, because I've never been beyond 4. But We'll have to try it out. If we get a fifth person and they can't do anything, then we know for science. So anyway, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna carry on getting wood as well, because if we go and have a quick look at the camp, you need your pack animal, you need 50 wood, and you also need 50 wool. Unfortunately, we had this really early on. So, but what I can do is have Caluli do nothing, and I could actually have you shearing the sheep. So that's something I could do. That would definitely help. I wonder if I could just like clear the forest to put it next to the sheep. Might be able to do that. Or maybe I could sack that sacred site as well. Don't know, but I'm going to need lots of wood, because I'm going to need wood to build myself a sheep pasture. And until then, we're going to have to keep one person not working, but they're going to still be eating. It's going to be rough for a little while, unfortunately. Why you suddenly decided you're a grower? Where are you going to grow stuff? Oh, okay. Did not realise that that counted as growing. Sheep shearing counted as growing. Oh yeah, it does, yeah. Sheep shearing counts as growing. Let me just show you something. This is the wheel of fortune. No, this is the wheel of skills. And there are many different, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different skills. Main base skills. And they turn into whatever creature is represented for that skill when they're doing it, which is really cute. So growing, sheep herding basically falls under growing. And so does farming. So growing is sheep farming and harvesting crops. And then, for example, trapping would be fishing and hunting. So it's all that sort of thing. But I'd forgotten that that sheep's the sheep herding actually did come under that, and I'm guessing that also pack mule catching comes under it as well. But I just didn't quite say. Extra harvest, extra knowledge per cycle. You don't really get any extra things to help you with the pack animals, but I guess that's not an issue. We should go and see what's on those 2 tiles as well, although there's like plenty of stuff to check out right now. So Callioli's off to do that. And then we've got Phaser doing wood gathering, and we've got Shampoo doing food gathering. I'm happy with that for now, but we'll just have to keep an eye on the food situation. And if that becomes an issue, then we might need to do something about it. Now, what have we got here? A new people has joined your tribe. I don't need to see that. I like to keep this clear so I can see if any new things pop up on the change of a turn, because it's useful to make sure you see what's going on there. Right, we're getting more wood, which is awesome. So one thing we can do with extra wood, once Caluli comes back with the... Actually, I'll just keep gathering wood until Caluli comes back. See this? She puts the pack animal on a little balloon and takes him back with her. That's so funny. Alright then. Nearly there. There we are. Got some experience and everything like that. Experience in growing, which is probably not really what I want Caluli to have. And also by harvesting, that did count as a harvest. By harvesting that pack animal, Caluli took damage. So probably best if Caluli just takes a little break for now. And we get you to do anything that needs doing. Except for building. I'd like Caluli to be a builder because she's not going to be useful for anything else. So I'm going to try and build me a sheep pen right next to these sheep, because that'd be quite useful. You've got to find it first. Pasture. 100 wood. But then as soon as that's built, I'll get you to start shearing the sheep. Because you can choose which 3 work, but you're only allowed to have 3 work. 1 has to be stood doing nothing. Still doing okay for food. We're still fine. There we are. So we're going to change over now. I'm going to get you to grab the wool off these sheep. While Kalulai sits with nothing to do. But the game understands that I can't. It doesn't come up with a pop-up saying that someone can take a turn and isn't. It understands that one can't take a turn right now until I've got the resources to build that bed, that little camp. So we did the hard part, which is to get the pack animal. So the next thing we need to do is get enough wood, which we already have, and enough wool to build the camp. And we'll just stick a camp down just behind the pack mule. And that's why we're in a space with, you know, 3 empty little slots there. Wait for a few walls to come in. 40. I think we needed 50 though. Oh, what's going on here? Oh, the pack animal resource is depleted. That's not surprising because you only get 1 pack animal on a tile. But it tells you if a tile's been depleted. It is quite handy usually. Right, we've got 80 wool now, so that's brilliant. So now I'm going to get you to stop doing what they're doing. And I'm going to get Kalulai to go and build the camp. But oh right, okay, hang on. I need to get you to move over there. So that takes you out. Once they're taken out of their job, then someone else can take a job, basically. That's the way that works. So I want to make a camp. That's an appendix to my caravan. And I have all the stuff I need for it. So I'm going to pop it there, just behind. And that's a little extra camp with what looks like an extra hut on it. I think it may only be a one-person hut there, possibly. But because it's on its own pack animal, it'll come with us without having to go on this caravan. So that's pretty useful. Tier 99. 2 out of 99. Unlock caravan bonuses by clicking on the tribe knowledge menu. I don't know what the tribe knowledge menu actually is. Is that tribe knowledge menu? Oh, knowledge points are used to unlock tribes knowledge. You can find tribes knowledge menus through the caravan or the council appendix. Oh. Let's have a look. So go to wood, heal. So I think what I'd need to do to use knowledge would be to build the council building. I'm going to have a quick look at. Yeah, appendix allowing you to spend knowledge points to unlock bonuses related to vagaries and travel. That would be very useful to have, and it would be useful to have it early, if possible. So I'm going to try and grab that. The market's also quite useful for any resources that are hard to get. But if you're clever and you take enough resources around with you, you shouldn't need it. But it might be useful to build all of those things. Workshop gives you a bit of a bonus to proximity. I don't believe that that's as worth it as the market or the council would be. So, one thing to remember as well is that once you've started building a camp, you do not let your builder stop building under any circumstances. If you do, the pack animal will run away. And then you will be very sad because you will have no pack animal and you will have no camp, and then you will not be able to use your person. Because on this map, so far, I've only seen 1 pack animal. So I'm just going to keep pressing turns until I'm sure this camp is secure. Okay. So we have a full camp now. Wonderful. a wood resource is depleted. That one there, that got depleted. So, unfortunately, they've got to find wood in the tile next to it. I think that's fine. There's plenty of wood on this map. Okay, so I'm quite happy with that. At the moment, I think I'm happy with the amount of food coming in because they're not eating a ton. So all of this, like, all of these people that are eating 50% is really making a difference compared to other runs I've done. When I was doing the tutorial and stuff, they were definitely eating a lot more. So I'm pretty darn pleased with that. So I'm kind of thinking... You use a really good gatherer. Okay. So I think that you should carry on gathering. But I think we should try and make a bakery. And I think we should then see if Caluli can work as a cook. And whether cooking counts as a harvest when you cook something and take it out of the oven, if that counts as harvesting in inverted commas, or whether it's fine. Because I know that picking up that pack animal counted as a harvest. So it may be that she'll be a pure builder, but I want to try it. I want to try all the things just once and see which things hurt her and which things don't. But someone like you or... Shampoo. Yeah, might be a good druid maybe. Cannot be motivated to move for any reason other than work, though. Might be troublesome with auras, because you have to travel to go and take down auras. So actually I'm thinking that the best druid may be either Faza, who can't produce food. Yeah, Faza's going to be the best druid, I think. Definitely. But that's for the future. We don't need druids yet. We just need sheeples and wood gatherers. And we have both going on right now, which is great. Ooh, someone's not doing something. So what was I going to do? I was going to build something, wasn't I? I was going to try and build a bakery. So we can get a bit more food going. Let me have a look. So assign the people to a bakery. They'll start making rations from... corn. Once they're a baker, pupils can learn recipes that allow them to make from corn and fruit, or meat, fish, etc, etc. Okay, so what I think I want to do, actually, you pretty much straight away learn to make fruit pies from these, what are they called, pepkins? From the pepkins. You learn to make it really, really early on, so it's definitely going to be worth having a mobile bakery. Now, to make a mobile bakery, I need 100 ore as well as my 100 fleece. And I think I've got enough turns here to be able to do that before we move on. There is ore over here on this hill with these sheep. So I'm going to build myself a mine. Now, you've got to be careful because there's mines and there are quarries. Quarry is for stone and mine is for ore, okay? I'm going to build myself a static mine. I can put it right there. I'm gonna get... Oh yeah, Caluli is going to build it. Cool. Who has nothing to do? Oh, yes, of course. You can now work because we have the camp. So we can have 4 people working at once, which is amazing. So we're going to have you just go back and get some wool in the pasture there. And I might have you come over and actually mine a little bit of ore as well. While I send Caluli around looking at all the sacred sites. That one's already salvaged, but there is one over here that I'd like her to take a peek at while we're still trying to work on getting the bakery sorted. I think once we got the bakery sorted, as long as it doesn't hurt... Oh, please don't tell me. I've got a clumsy one. Oh no, I've got 2 clumsy ones. Oh gee. Yeah, we're gonna need a druid like super soon. We're gonna just need them to have health potions. I can't deal with 2 of them. Oh no. Didn't even realize that. No, we're gonna need a druid like right away. I can't deal. I can't not have like half my tribe unable to gather. So we need healing potions like now. I mean, we need the healing potions probably more than we need food, because food for us isn't as much of a problem because a lot of them are only at like half food, you know? They're really good explorers. Yay! Having one like that isn't too bad. You can use them for exploring, you can use them for like all sorts of cool stuff. But yeah, this is not good. Not good at all. Alright, so I'm gonna want to build a dispensary really soon. I wouldn't normally have a druid this early on, but because of all the health concerns I've got with my peeps, it's not great. It's really, really good, really bad actually. So let's take Kalilai. Let's see if we've got enough for dispensary yet. I think a mobile dispensary is going to be needed. 120 wood, or 70 ore, 70 wood, 70 fleece. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take a little bit of a hit here. And I'm going to get her to work on the mine. I know. Bad idea to have them working on gathering, but there's not a lot I can do. I've got to do these things. I don't have the stuff. And then I'm going to get a way to heal. So we've got 40. $80. That's all we need. We just needed the 80. So let's just see about... no, I don't want trades. Sorry. Let's just see about building this dispensary. So I have all the things I need to make a mobile dispensary. That will come with us everywhere we go. There are... spirity herby flowers all over the place. There's some here actually. Where's the caravan gone? There's the caravan. What's the nearest one to the caravan? Right here. And we can... The nice thing with the mobile one is we can pull it up and put it back down and do whatever we want with it. It's really pretty useful. Oh no! No. Can I... Do I get the stuff back if I cancel? Yes, okay, cool. Because that was a really dumb place to put it because it's in the middle of an aura here. Although I will now have the druid to sort out the aura. Not quite yet. I'm trying to work out who I want to be the druid. Yeah, it was going to be Faza, wasn't it, who was going to be the druid? Okay. Kalilai will build it. Because Kalilai is going to be my builder. Where was it? So I need to find some other place that is not in an aura. Like here, maybe. To build that one. Kalilai's at 85. And you is at 75. So they're not awful. They're not doing terribly. But they could really do with just every so often going and grabbing a healing potion. So every 4 harvests, they'd need to go and grab a healing potion, those two. But, you know, they're really fast and stuff. Those negs are horrible. They're really bad. Having it on 2 of them is so unlucky. So a a plain sells pepkin resources depleted, and a building has been destroyed dispensary, but that was my own fault for doing that. And I got the resources back, so that's absolutely fine. Hurrah! So I'm going to get a Faza to come over because the druid job does involve gathering. But it also involves making potions and doing things with auras. So I could, in theory, get Caluli to do that. I couldn't get you to do it. Well, actually I could, sorry. And I might. The best gatherer and the best grower. Well, aren't you amazing? Calulai's the best builder already, so that's amazing. Best gatherer, best grower. Best gatherer. What? So you're both the best gatherer? Oh, you're equal. There's 3 equal gatherers. Which is fine. I like having lots of gatherers. I'm actually going to have you... Oh, I don't know. Because now he's a grower as well. No, I'm going to go with my initial gut instinct, and I'm going to have Faza be the druid. Because the druid does have to do spice gathering. Right, Caluli has nothing to do now. I want you to go, and I want you to go and check out this place. The sacred site, please. And we'll just hope it's not bad. Okay, so it's one of these. So we can pray to get 50 ore, which would be amazing. We get minus 200 if we give them 200 of our things, we could get a boon. Do you know what? I'm going to go for the boon, I think. And then obviously we could take a load of stuff and then get an unknown negative effect. I've already got enough negative effects, thank you. So I'm going to try for this. Let's see. Transforms a negative trait into a positive trait. Did that do that to you? Oh my goodness! She got rid of her bad trait! Oh, that's so good! Oh, that's so good. So she eats less now, as well as being self-taught. Oh, how amazing! I'm so happy. I'm so happy that I tried that. That was worth the food, absolutely. Okay, so this is going to save us a load of food in the long run as well. So now you're going to be my sheep farmer, I think. That's going to work super well. And you will now probably be my builder, I think. Because you still has that clumsy trait. But then it's not so bad. I'll still be a sheep farmer maybe for a bit. But Caluli, I think I'm going to just get you to go over here and just get some food and wood. In fact, so what have we got? We've got a sheep farmer doing wool. We've got a druid. We've got a gatherer of food and a gatherer of food. Now I'm thinking maybe a gatherer of wood would be a good one as well. That, in fact, Caluli, I'm going to change what you're doing. I'm going to get you to gather wood instead. We're doing not too badly for food at all because like half the tribe, well, 3 members of the tribe have that little apple symbol, which means that they only eat half as much, which is amazing. So there's only one person eating like full rations right now. I have no idea what a good boon that is. And now I only have one person with that stupid -5 trait. That's so good as well. So eventually we're going to start getting some herbs in here into my dispensary, and then we'll start making them into health potions, and we can start healing up the people that have got like health deficits, which will be really good. Still working on this bakery though. And again, that could be something that you could do. Work in the bakery. Oh yeah, I had to do... Oh, man. We need to harvest some more ore because the ore got all used up. But what I'd like to do... Oh, actually, whoever's on sheepy duty, come get ore instead. Unfortunately, it's you, but... The reason I didn't want you being a herbalist is because the herb... It takes... As much as they don't do as much in the way of gathering, I think that they gather a little bit more quickly and they do more harvests. I think, anyway. I could be wrong. Ooh, friendly caravan. Where? Oh, there it is. I'm actually going to get you to come say hello to it. Always helps to have the person that shouldn't be gathering stuff to go meet the caravan, right? Right. The caravan seeks trade. You has heard of your tribe and thinks maybe you could use a gatherer two's skills. Well, I could use extra people. And we're really not eating too much food right now. So I'm going to try this and I'm going to see if I have to get another animal. Because I wanted to know that. Okay, so it's been met. A new pupil has joined your tribe. So this is our new pupil, sorry. A glutton who eats a lot of food but also self-taught. Oh, that's okay. We can handle one glutton and I'll just put you on food gathering duty. So it looks like, because we've got a camp, that we can still get extra people in there. Let's have a look at the actual description on the camp. Plus, oh, I can get +1 to the housing in the camp if I give 100 fleeces and stuff. How many? It doesn't look like there's a problem with them working, but I've got enough to increase the camp if I need to. This is the first time I've ever had 5 members of my establishment, so I'm gonna try and get you. I'm gonna try and get them all to work just to see if I need to do that. So I'm glad I didn't need an extra camp though. It looks like you can get an extra 3 spots. So gather wood for me, and then becoming a gatherer, nothing to do. Salvaged all the sites that we need to salvage. I think we have. The sacred site up there we can't salvage without the... there's remains over there as well. But no, actually I'm going to try and make you do a proper job. Like, ore. Oh right, yeah. So we do need to up the housing. Good to know, good to know. So that's 1 slot. We need a 2nd slot. So we can have our 5 people working. But my goodness, this is a good group. It's a really good group we're getting going here. Which I'm super happy about. Alright, so... let's get... you is gathering. That you has... we've got 2 called you now, which is going to be super confusing. I wonder if we can rename. I can. I'm going to call you Toby. Okay, you're Toby. Oh no, you were the original you. No, you're you. And you're Toby. There we are. I'll do. Send a druid and a druid 2 to make the negative effects positive. You have to choose a particular path though as a druid to do that to it. Come here, Gatherer. You've got nothing to do. Right. The bakery is still not really coming along very much, is it? I'm just going to get you to gather food for a bit. We should have healing potions pretty soon. We've got 84 herbs now, so as soon as Faza comes back with the next load of herbs... Actually, I think I can change her over right now. Some potion making. And then we can get some healing going on. Which will be really nice. So if I just keep him working from the caravan, he can go back to the caravan and heal like every couple of times he goes out to gather, which will be fine. Got to keep an eye on it. Yeah, that's our first health potion. Now you will need about 2 health potions to fully heal. Right now. So that's really not too bad. Now we've got a druid that is not an awful effect at all. And the druid can also deal with any auras that are around the place. And, you know, if that's not needed, then that's fine. That's just cool. How are we doing for sheep? No one's doing the sheep pasture at all. Hurrah! What's everyone up to then? Wood. We need someone on wood. So we've got a druid preparing health potions, which is kind of needed right now, but I might change the job in a minute. You is doing nothing. Go on to food. And druid. We've got food, wood, druid, food, wood. Alright, I want one of you to be... one of you is a good grower. Actually, you was a good grower, so... go and do that. Go get us some wool, because we really need the wool. We need to get out of here soon. But I do also want to get all the stuff for a bakery before moving on. Although I do believe that I'm going to have to probably end the episode pretty soon because we're getting on in time. But we're doing well. We've got a really good tribe going, and I think, having got a good start, we might make quicker progress through some of the other levels, but I'll have to see. I don't know. So we've now got plenty of wood and plenty of fleeces. So what I want to do is to get Caluli. There's just gathering wood right now. I want to see what it would take to build a nice bakery. It's going to take some ore. It's going to take 100 ore. So that's what I'm going to get her to do instead. Just to work on that for a few turns. Oh, interesting. You can upgrade everything. Wow. That certainly wasn't something that they told you in the original sort of tutorials. That's definitely something I picked up this time round. So Caluli could do with a little heal, but you know, no rush because she's not taking the damage anymore. We need to keep an eye on you because you is still very clumsy and still sometimes needs a little bit of a helping hand. I would say it's a 20. It would be an overheal right now. We need him to get down to 80 and then take a heal. And we're going to wait until we've got 100. And then we're going to build a bakery. And then we're going to get out of here and I'm going to end the episode there, I think. I think someone leveled up. So we've depleted a wood source. We've depleted a wood source. We've depleted a wood source. We're going to be getting bog mosquitoes. Clouds of mosquitoes appear in the bogs. They're carriers of diseases, and any pupil that crosses a bog in the next 10 turns will fall ill. So we'd best keep people away from bogs. There's one right next to the camp, unfortunately. But if they go across a bog, then they're going to be in trouble. So we best try not to do that. That's not too bad a vagary, to be honest. I've had worse ones. Definitely. Okay, so... no crossing bogs, guys. Just don't even go there. 10 turns. These bogs are all mosquito ridden. But we can definitely move on at this point. I just really want to get... at 100 or... there we are. Now that should allow me to build a mobile bakery. Which will be really, really handy moving forward. Especially with such a large tribe. So Calulite, let's build a mobile bakery. It doesn't actually matter where. As long as you don't have to cross a bog or anything. Because we're going to pretty much just want to pack it straight up and move it to the next place. Yeah, I don't care. We're moving away from here in a minute, so I really don't care. Oh, Toby! What did you do? You went across the... ah, you went across the bog. Now you're going to be sick forever. Only 2 more turns you're going to be sick for, though. And then he's going to go straight back across that bog. You watch. Right, so Calulite has finished the bakery. We have 600 pepkins that can be turned into rations and things. We're really not eating too much at the moment. We're 277 wood out of the 225 we need. I'm kind of thinking it might be nice, actually. Get Calulite to do some wood gathering. Toby just like reset the illness. Oh no, Toby's fine now, okay. Gotta love the bog mosquitoes. Oh, stop all going across that bog. I'm super serious. Right, now you go back there and heal. Where's my druids? Oh man, you're not even doing anything. I've been completely taking my eye off the ball with the druid as well. So that's really irritating. Toby healing, you returning resources. Fazza is fine. Calulite is going to take some damage for a few turns. And Shampoo is fine. Okay, cool. And I think the bog mosquitoes have gone now. So, yeah, we just need to wait for Calulite to take the full damage. And then we'll go and do some healing. So I'm going to just stay here for a couple more turns while that happens. will be the last turn. Okay, cool. Right. Just gonna stay for a couple more harvests of the herbs. A building caught fire. Oh no. Alright, everyone stay away from there. It's actually a mine that I don't mind going down because we've already got enough stuff from it. So that's okay. That's actually not bad. That's fine. It doesn't tend to spread to other buildings generally. But what I'm wanting is just one more little harvest of herbs. Perfect. And then we want to make a few potions. And then I just want to get some people healed up. Usually it's a potion per turn or two. What happened there? Looks like someone took a bit of damage there. Toby's not too bad. Toby's at 90 out of 100. So it's really just you and Caluli need a bit of a healing. Caluli particularly. Oh, come on, when are we getting this healing potion? Toby has nothing to do. Toby! Toby has been healing, so... Toby's fine now. So Toby should be like, I don't know, wood cutting or something. Or getting some food. Calulu's really hurt, so I think Calulu should go over here and heal. I'm just checking everyone because I keep hearing thumping noises as if people are taking like damage. But then that might actually be healing. Use at 45, which is terrible. Caluli is now up to 65. Lovely. So she doesn't need to heal after 85, I don't think. Well, actually, no. I'll let her heal past 85. And then we'll get you to go and heal. As well. Boredom will happen soon. That's fine. I don't mind if you're bored. Bored and sad not to be practicing a trade while coming into contact with the spirits of nature, each pupil not working in harvest, production or construction becomes ill. Oh yay. 6 turns. Oh grief. I don't know if they'll be able to keep up with that. They're already really sick. Oh no. This is so bad. I was just trying to get them healed. That was all I was doing. Well, actually, Caluli has enough to do this without healing. So, I want Caluli to actually leave and go over here or something. Let's go over here for a chat. Isn't it nap time? The idea was suggested by a passing tribe the day before. The pupils decide to try napping during their day. They all stop working, leave their resources, and have to be reassigned to a profession. Oh, lovely. Just what I needed. Yay. Which means my druid is not working on anything. Which is kind of terrible because I really need the healing. This is so bad. How has this gone so downhill all of a sudden? I've had terrible luck. I don't think Toby's going to last. Oh, sorry, Toby will last. I don't think you is gonna last. You has 20 points. And if he doesn't get a healing potion, like in the next 2 turns, is gonna die. So, yay. Shampoo, get food, I guess. Calluli, get wood. Toby, don't worry about anything. No, Toby get food as well. And you just carry on trying to heal. It's not gonna happen, is it? We're not gonna have enough healing potions or enough time. I'm sorry, you. That was just a terrible thing that you were trying to heal from sickness, and I was doing a really good job of it. And it just so happened that there was a second sickness. That was really bad. But we still got a few people. I'm sorry. Okay, I wonder whether we should just leave before this gets even worse, or whether I should try to heal Calluli. I think I'm gonna try to heal Calluli. I hope we don't get another disease really fast. I mean, I was very unlucky what happened there, to be fair. Are we getting the... Oh, we don't even have the herbs. Seriously? I didn't even realise how quickly we were going through them. I am very bad at this game, apparently. At managing my druids, I'm very bad. But they were one of the last things I learned to do, in fairness. So I'm still kind of getting the hang of them. So I do apologise. So let's just see if we can salvage this. And oh, you went away. I'm so sad. But part of me is a little bit glad that I don't have someone that just can't work properly. So now I have 4 proper villagers that actually don't have things that stop them from working. So you've got hard-working. That's really not a bad one. You got someone with 2 positive traits. You got someone with not being able to produce food, and 1 glutton. So, I mean, honestly, the bad traits are actually now not too bad. So next time we get a caravan through with a colony member, we'll have to just make sure we take the colony member, because I do have space for 1 more at this point. So you died from sickness. A new vagary will happen soon. A new vagary will happen soon. Boredom. We had boredom. I can't believe boredom produced sickness. When it was coming up, I was like, oh, that'll be alright. It won't be too bad. We've got all the wool, apparently. So maybe we need to not be doing wool anymore. Although I think that was Yu's job, so we might need a new wool person. So I just want... Okay, the sacred sites of the Halt are no longer of any use, but I've gathered them all already, so it's fine. Right, so we've now got 100 things of herbs, so I'm just going to make them as much as I can into healing pots. And hopefully, Calluli will be using those up as they're being made. And as soon as she's better, we're out of here. Tell you that right now. A vagary of collapse will happen soon. Alright, Calulai is up at 85. So you know what? We're gone. We're gone. We're going. So I'm going to show you how we leave to go to the other place. So I think we did okay. We were up to 5 people and then we went down to... We had 2 caravans, which is really unusual for the first part of the map. So I was pretty pleased with that. But then I ruined it all by losing someone. But I lost the person with the worst negative trait. So in a way, I kind of don't mind. Don't tell you that. I mean, the fact that we had 2 U's, I mean, it was kind of destined to be, really, wasn't it? But we're going to go to the big rainforest halt now, which we're allowed to do because we've got enough stuff. We've got loads of wool that we can bring with us. We've also got a dispensary and a bakery, but they take up lots of room, like this, you see. I'm actually going to put that there. And then I'm going to put the... Let's try that. Those down the edge there. This is really hard. These are such awkward shapes. I wish I could rotate them, but I don't think you can. It'd be like Tetris then, wouldn't it? I'm going to take as much food with me as I can. Obviously. These only take 2, which is pretty nice. So that they're squidged in pretty well. If I move these up, I can fit some more wool in. And then, honestly, we've managed to take pretty much everything. I think that might be the best I'm going to get there. Yeah, I think that's the best I'm going to get. I have to leave a little bit of wool behind, but that's fine. We've got loads of wool. We've got a little bit of ore. We've got a bit of wood. We've got quite a bit of food with us. We're going to have our own bakery and our own dispensary really, really early on in the game as well, which is going to be really cool for next time. So I'm going to leave. Yes. And that's when we go to the next island. And I'll see. If you guys like this episode, then I may go on to the next couple of islands and see if we can reach the eye. Probably won't go beyond doing that. But if you guys are interested, do leave me some comments and likes and just let me know. And I might just go on to the next couple of ones and see if I can just breeze through the next 2 or 3. Obviously, this one was a really big, trying to get everything started, so it took quite a long time. What I'm hoping is the next few won't take quite as long, but do let me know if you want me to continue, and if there's a lot of interest in the video, then I'll carry it on. So I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, then please do leave me a like below, and subscribe if you would like to see more content like this. I hope to see you next time. In the meantime, please look after yourselves and keep being awesome.